Hey everyone, New3012 here, and today we are doing the class trial, the second class trial of Chihiro Fujisaki's murderer. I still believe it's Togami even after going over all this stuff, though I need to actually set my skills. Even after going over everything, I still believe Togami did it. There are some strange instances, like of things, but like these stuff, like the locker room shit. But I still believe that Toko is Genocide Jack, but also that Togami did it. Other words, let's get into it. Let's start this fucking class trial.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Yeah, we already know that.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
we all die.
Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Yeah, we already know that.
Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
First we have to make it clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. That's pretty easy, it's the dumbbell. That's really basic. Like, that is
Chihiro's
probably the easiest one.
It appears it was a head wound.
Yes.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
That one. Or not. Just kidding.
Shoot!
Sorry.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
Okay, yeah, it's spacebar. I had to kind of remember that.
It was a head wound.
I thought I was just gonna correct him and say, yeah, that blunt weapon was actually this.
Blunt instrument. But
what the
what
fuck
kind of
ever.
blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Shut up. Shut up, Hagakure. Jesus. Dumbass.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell, found at the scene of the crime?
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty easy. I don't know why we had to do
As far
that.
as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
And how fucking anyone would have come up to anything else.
Looked at her head wound?
Yeah, how else are we supposed to detect what happened?
Yay! That's so creepy!
Shut up.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
Yeah, it's fucking you, you asshole.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? New element has been added to non-stop debate. I'd love to hear it. Lines of white noise will appear and disrupt your actions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there is a way to get a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you can shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take a careful aim when your silencer is out. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In which case, you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck and have fun. Thank God I'm on the hardest difficulty. Okay, I'll probably need the case file.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it.
Ooh.
Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Yeah, there is. I'm sorry, Hina. I'm sorry, I don't like disagreeing with you. Oh, it hurts me.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file. while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kinda weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
I mean, the still problem is, in all the 2 pictures they showed, it has scissors in the dude's wrists. There were no scissors at the crime scene, that's the thing.
More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be 2 defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Jesus Christ.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
Jesus.
But more important
What
is
the
the other
fuck?
characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Yo, yeah, thank you, asshole. Fuck off. The blood, how the victim was
I
positioned.
got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way.
Yeah.
Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it?
But they also could have looked at the archives as well.
There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
I don't buy it.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of
I
us?
don't buy it.
In fact, it's Toko.
What?
It's true.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I mean, just the whole fact that she looked like a fucking zombie and all that is just
Hey. Okay.
too obvious.
Wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What
Yeah.
kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Bloodophobia.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The
Really?
answer is yes and no.
Yeah, split personality disorder.
Another riddle? Man.
It's not a
why is this
fucking
gonna be
riddle.
so complicated.
It does seem like a riddle in a way, but I feel like I can just about see it. Genocide Jack is Toko, but isn't Toko. What does it mean? Split personality disorder. Eggman's Gambit. What? S? What the fuck? I don't know what that skits. What? Okay, schizo. Okay, that was kind of weird.
I understand.
That was weird. I don't know why they just didn't do split personality or something
Is it
like that.
because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
See, you say it now, but why didn't we just do it last time? What the fuck? I had no idea what that
I read
was.
that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Yeah, which is basically that you have 2 people inside of, well, not inside of you, just 2 different mindsets.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Hifumi.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Yeah. One thing that shows Toko could have, her behavior changed.
I got it!
Pretty
You're
obvious.
talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
Yeah, I thought it was,
That's right.
like,
Think back.
plain
She
as day.
fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up,
She's like a fucking zombie. I'm fine, I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? God, that... She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm.
True.
In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
No, she's more of afraid that that side of her would come out. I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
Yeah, okay, so I was right.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
I still don't think she killed her, though. I don't think she killed Chihiro.
Yeah. How can you know all this?
Because I'm a fucking genius, bitch.
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Shit.
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
She kept breathing on me, and I thought it was very strange.
She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Shit. I still don't think
This is
she
all
killed
a
her.
lie.
Just saying.
Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Well, guess what's not a fucking lie?
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
He doesn't give a fuck about you.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Oh shit.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
I mean, even though he's a prick, he's not wrong.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack ever have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Nice fucking joke there. Jesus.
That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I still think he fucking did it, though.
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But he just, like, convinced her that she actually did it, but he really killed her.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
And then had, her string up the body saying, "Oh, I'll love you forever." You know, that bullshit.
I hate you.
No, you don't.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second... What the fuck?
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Jesus fucking Christ, that is... That's just disturbing.
What the heck?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to pay me enough to stay next to that crazy bitch.
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
Jesus Christ. Can we just get rid of her now?
What the fuck is this?
No shit.
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
Yeah, maybe? Good God.
Intense.
Oh, she's insane.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
Sure.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know.
Yeah, you already fucking said
Just like
that.
how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Yeah. This is freaking me the hell out, man. This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack? This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
No.
What's up?
Oh, wow, that's surprising.
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you.
What the
I am
fuck?
the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Ugh, Jesus Christ. Can we kill her now?
Then it's not true?
I mean, it'll help everyone.
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
True.
And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless.
I mean, what the fuck is he?
I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
I mean, he's so fucking weird. He has to be part of this huge organization.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people.
And I wouldn't be surprised if she is actually kind of connected to Monokuma.
It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
I don't think that's true.
Just kidding again!
Oh, good God, I don't like her. Yeah, that's my reaction.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
No, I just don't believe it.
There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed.
That's actually a really good point.
Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point.
If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
Because if she did somehow manage to get out of here, she would immediately be arrested. Probably actually put to death. Considering how many people she's murdered.
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
Though I could see like Tagame's secret thing being something like just ridiculous. Like he doesn't know how to like balance a checkbook or something stupid. Like something, you know, pretty fucking important. That he's actually afraid of running his company, you know. Something that would just totally ruin him.
Sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Well, what else would you say?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
My whole point is that they showed two pictures with clear scissors in their wrists.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
I kinda do.
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
Maybe. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. When she said, I need to get some more details about all of this. The fucking way she murdered them. It's completely different. Yeah, status.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You
Go get
say
ahead and
that,
get more time.
But do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident,
There we go.
the modus operandi matches completely.
That is
No,
wrong.
it's wrong.
This is why I think fucking Tagami is the murderer.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
It's the fucking scissors.
Oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Wow. Wow, that's rough. Human fucking
I
garbage.
murder with passion and conviction.
Oh, it's not that. It's because I can clearly see scissors.
I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things.
And plus the scissors say it's every player left at each murder scene, meaning there's more than just these two.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is
fuck?
no creation of mine.
Meaning
Let
an
me rephrase
imitation.
that in a way that maybe makes more sense.
It's a
There are
copycat.
two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Between the victim's fatal injury.
I got it! For
Because of
one,
stab
the
wounds.
cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the
And
victims
there's
were killed the same
fuck ton
way.
more blood.
According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
This is why I think Tagami did it, because he would have only had to bring up those two facts instead of actually having the scissors, which he can't reproduce.
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method?
Exactly.
And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini,
Shit.
then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
Oh, she hangs them by scissors.
So,
That would be
saying
different.
The difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
The second difference is what was used to
I
suspend
got
her.
it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to
That's
hang
an
her up by
extension
her
cord.
wrists.
I mean, you can't look at that and not say that's a fucking cord.
What is your point?
Fuck off, Celeste.
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
Scissors. The same ones that killed him.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Jesus Christ, that would hurt like a motherfucker. Ugh.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac
What?
said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac. Big Mac?
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
The fuck? Big Mac?
Listen up, Big Mac.
Stop!
Actually, one more difference.
Stop calling me Big Mac!
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
They all were guys?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
I think it was, yeah, that they're all guys. Let's see. There's a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and Chihiro didn't fit it. I think I figured it out. It's because Chihiro was a girl.
I got it!
Was her lover?
Is it
What the fuck?
because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
Yeah, because all the other ones, at least the names I read off, were all guy names.
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Yeah, I'm not reading the fucking names again. But yeah, all of those like Ken, Shoji, Kano. I mean, that's just Yudo. There was no end to it. It's all...
They were all
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
She's so fucking weird.
The hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, no shit.
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl!
Oh.
The side of me just hates it!
Oh, gross.
But now I'm on the fast track
Come
to
on
becoming
now.
a full-fledged fan madam!
Come on.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
Oh yeah, I'm still 100% Tagami now. It's been sealed for
I
me.
have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Oh shit.
Lowly? Cur?
Oh, that's probably pissed him off right there.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival.
Yeah, it's not like she is in danger of being killed. It's not like Chihiro could actually pose a threat.
And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That too.
That does make some amount of sense.
Some amount? It makes a lot of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
True.
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors?
Oh
I
shit.
don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors.
Except no one knows about him because only the police department knows about him.
Okay,
And
whatever.
whoever makes them.
Still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, I'm done asking those kinds of questions. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. No, thank you. I don't want to die today.
She's fully equipped!
That's right. So I can kill anywhere, anytime.
No, thank you.
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side?
Jesus.
Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you. Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
What the fuck? Jesus.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
In this murder, she is.
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's
Only
why
one
it had to be the real deal,
person.
not some copycat killer or whatever.
Togami, you fucker. Hold on, there is one person. One person. Yes. Oh, you're gonna fucking hang, Togami, you motherfucker.
Here's my answer.
Come here, motherfucker. You're gonna
Yakuya,
die.
It's possible you could have found out, isn't it?
Hell yeah. You're going to die.